Gem Rippers, what's happening? Look at where we are. Brick and mortar, baby. We are in our shop in my hometown, Beverly, Massachusetts. It is a little echoey because obviously we're not completely ready to open the doors. All the furniture's not in, but it's good enough to shoot this little clip for you, which I'm wicked excited because I have something big right here for you. So stay tuned, sit down, grab some popcorn, subscribe if you're not already, give it the like or dislike, it's up to you. Either way, I appreciate you. So let's get it. All right, welcome guys again. We are in the Gem Rippahs sports shop, Beverly, literally a mile from my house. I'm like super stoked to be able to bring this to my town. As far as I know, there hasn't been a shop since the late 90s. There was a pawn shop that existed till like 15 or something, but not really cards or anything. So it's pretty sweet. You know, probably be open in 2 to 3 weeks, like completely ready to go. But you know, we can definitely start shooting some clips in here and making some content for you guys. And this is a huge one. This is really a huge one for you. I gotta say, it's the second most expensive card that we've ever gotten back. And it's a card that almost didn't make it. Yeah, heart was completely shaken 2 days ago when the person whose card this is, he said, hey, how we looking? Where is it at? And I sent him the tracking and he responded, said, it's been delivered. And I'm like, no, it hasn't. And I went back down and there was nothing there. I had a couple other packages, but the box, flat rate box wasn't there. So it said it was delivered at 12 o'clock on Friday, which was 2 days ago. And then I looked at, I have a ring cam, and so I looked at the camera and it shows you when there's motion. So the postman delivered at 11:55. So clearly he couldn't have delivered this at 12 o'clock because you know how they do it, they scan it right away. So I figured it had to have been a couple houses down, but I was freaking out because, you know, again, this is a very big card. And I called the post office, put in a claim just in case. And luckily, the following morning, I get a knock on my door, and this was outside. So on the next day, Sunday morning, the mailman returns and says, did you get the package? And lo and behold, I was like, yes, the lady across the street just brought it like 20 minutes ago. He goes, oh, thank God they called me to come back here. I'm like, you're telling me, thank God, you have no idea what's in this thing. And he's like, I'm really sorry, but yeah, can you go grab it so I can scan it? And so he scanned it. So this is pretty cool though. So if you ever think you lost something, they actually have the GPS of where they scan it last. So they knew that this was scanned at a different house down the street. Pretty cool stuff, thank God. So what is this? Well, this is something that we sent in express to PSA in March. If you don't know, PSA's pricing changed March 1st. Everything doubled up. So this went from 75 to 150 for express. And this card absolutely deserves it. No doubt about it. But unfortunately, as we all know as well, PSA, they shut down on April 1st or like the 31st of March. So we had no idea what was going on. It was in grading forever. It was supposed to be less than a month for these express. Well, it took little over 3 months. Nonetheless, it's here. The grade, clearly you can tell I'm pretty excited. So I think you know what we're getting at here. And this card is for one of my best Gem Rippahs. He's across the pond over in the UK. He serves our country. God bless. Thank you for that, Mr. Izzy. So let's just get to it, right? Sick of hearing me talk. Let's see what we got. What I'd like to hear from you guys, because I know a lot of you obviously, get cards coming in all the time. This was literally the first time a package didn't go to where it was supposed to for me. Thank God. Knock on wood it ever happens again, but of course it had to be this package. Let me hear any horror stories from you. Anything that you might have lost, scammer, whatever. I did get scammed once. Someone, UPS, that's right, ripped 2 Allen Iversons out of it and then taped it back up. But that's another story. But yeah, tell us in the comments. Tell us in the comments, and I want to hear what you have. So see if it's as bad as this, because I was like, oh my God, they're gonna think I stole it because it's such a big card, even though I've been like the most honest person ever, the most honest, fair breaker there is. I don't even like to consider myself a breaker. I'm just someone who rips cards with my rippers, All right. Any idea what it is, guys? Take a wild guess right now. That's what I want you to put in the comments. Guess what it is right now, because I can tell when you, I don't want you to see, when you looked at it by the time. Hey, don't you be cheating over there. Camera 2. So, I'm wearing the GOAT, right? Best quarterback ever. That's never, ever going to change. But there's a young kid who just had himself a freaking year. He broke all the rookie records. So you know who I'm talking about now. And his cards have been through the roof since the season, like halfway through the season, all the way into March. In March, true story, his cards went up 33% when the rest of the league was down. I actually had this player, Justin Herbert, I had his Prism base graded, and it got a 10, and it got up to $1,100. I actually just traded it at the last show for another Justin Herbert. I was gonna bring it, dang it. I was gonna bring it for you guys. It was a booklet, RPA, and my first auto of Herbert, but that pales in comparison into what I'm about to show you. One of the sickest inserts there are in all of collecting, in the whole hobby. It does not get much better than a downtown Julie Brown. Justin Herbie Hancock Herbert, Gem 10, literally, Gem 10 piece, there you go, Justin Herbert, Izzy, there it is, bang! You're probably seeing it before you actually get it since you're over there, but congratulations to Mr. Izzy. I call him Izzy because his last name begins with IZ. This thing is mint, oh my, actually it's Gem Mint. In case you didn't know, now you know. So something I do with my cards, every time people send me, whether it's 1 card or it's 80 cards, I look at every single card underneath the microscope. And I do that while live so you guys can see what I see. And I want to be as, forthcoming with you, I think is the word, as forthcoming as possible with you and be as real with you. So if there's something wrong with the card and you're like, no way, I didn't see that. Well, there it is. You can see it on the microscope. And, this card, even though it looks, it looked awesome, you're going to be nervous as hell because you know the difference between a 10 and a 9 is. The only thing that's unfortunate for Izzy is if we got this card back when we were supposed to, it would have been probably double the price. Right now they're selling at about $4,000, which is nothing to sneeze at, obviously. And if he's smart, he'll hold this until like preseason comes around, and then we'll see where it's at, and make a serious buck or two, or maybe he's gonna throw it in the old, safe and keep it for long term, because the kid has it. He has the skills. He proved it. He broke all the rookie records. You know, we wish nothing but the best for him. So again, I tell you why what I do with grading, because I want you to be able to have opportunities like this. Whether it's just a base, I don't want to say just a base, but what we're going through now. But any card that you want to get graded, whether it's HGA, SGC, Super Express or Express with PSA, I'm the man for you. I will get you Gem 10s. That's what I do. I'm so happy and so freaking stoked that we finally got our Justin Herbert Downtown Julie Brown Gem Mint 10 in. Gem Rippers, thank you so much. Please be sure to subscribe. Give us the like, thumbs up. You have to like this. How can you not? This is a bang bang choo choo train. Boom! Peace out, Rippers. I appreciate you.